That's this meeting. Now, when you start cryptocurrency trading, okay, the moment you get your Binance, you register for your Binance, you do your KYC, you do your, verification, and you put funds in your Binance. I believe we should be able to safeguard our Binance very well because there are people out there that want that asset, even though they are aware that it's not theirs. They are fully aware that it's not their asset, it's not their money. There are people that want what you have, and there are lots of scammers on the loose. So you would want to safeguard your wallet. It is very, very important. Okay. So we will not have a case where you start saying, RoyalQ have withdrawn my money, or my money is gone. RoyalQ don't touch your money. RoyalQ will never touch your money at all. That is one thing I know for a fact, that RoyalQ doesn't care about money that is not theirs. Okay. So please and please, you need to try as much as possible to stop clicking links. A lot of you are fond of clicking links. Someone sends you a link and you click it. I know a lot of times that people send me, of course, people know that I do or I am into cryptocurrency. Sometimes it's very obvious that this person wants to get into my Binance. It is very, very obvious. And sometimes it's not. It's always coming as a disguise. But I don't click links. For those people that also are into airdrops, I'm not against airdrops. Those tap, um, whatever that is. Please and please, make sure that you have like a separate wallet for those things. Okay, we've had a lot of cases where, as a result of people's personal security breach, their money, all their money, all their assets, they've lost all their assets. So please guide your wallet for people that are online, okay? And also for people that are offline. Now, the online people, those are people you cannot see, but the offline people are the people that you can see. Your friends, whoever they are, you can't trust anybody. You can't be keeping your phone just anyhow. So please try as much as possible to safeguard your wallet, and also try as much as possible to trust at least one or two persons. They should be able to have your logins for all these things. It is very, very important. All right. So I'm going to be sharing, Mr. Christopher, good evening. So I'm going to be sharing my screen right now. Okay. I'm just walking us through the RoyalQ app. The RoyalQ team, of course, they keep doing maintenance, they keep making the app better, they keep doing a lot of upgrades. So from time to time, things get to change. So you want to be up to date on that. Okay, you don't want to. Yesterday's information is old, so try as much as possible. That's why you need to try as much as possible to attend this meeting. So I'm going to share my screen now and just briefly walk us through. And also, when you if you have question, please put it on the chat. After the presentation, I'm going to attend to the question, and also can give you the opportunity to speak and ask a question. All right. Okay, I hope you can see my screen. This is how the beautiful, amazing RoyalQ app looks like. It's a very beautiful app. A lot of people don't know that it has a lot of things other than just coming here to set trades and run away and view your trading profit. It has a lot of things. Um, it's very packed. It also have messenger. You can use it as a means of communication. It has a lot of things. So the first thing you want to do when you activate your robot is please identify yourself. It is very, very important. I don't know why we'll be comfortable with the nickname that RoyalQ gave us. That's not your identity. Okay? I believe that every one of us have names, our nickname on our social media, like your Instagram, your TikTok. You have to have your own identity. You can't go off with numbers. Those numbers you can't cram. Those numbers you don't know, you forget. So it's very, very important to actually, that's the first thing. See a lot of people, their screenshots and their username is just numbers and letters. So please let us learn to identify ourselves. It also helps very well. Just in case you have an issue and you want to also report to RoyalQ customer service, you add your email and also add your username. It's very good. So you click on mine, okay? And then the arrow at the top right corner, you tap on it. All right. So you just come to nickname. As you can see, this is already set, okay? But if it isn't, you're just gonna see numbers and letters that are not even pronounceable. So you want to come here and just change your nickname, identify yourself, okay? The way you do in your social media apps. So just come on here, identify yourself. Also, if you have a downline, if you have prospect rather, you're a team builder, okay? And you have prospects that wants to activate, immediately after they register, they have to also come here. You have to tell them, direct them to come here. So you have to tell them, launch your RoyalQ app, click on mine, the arrow at the top right, click on it, and then send me a screenshot. So you have to make sure that this particular page, you view it. It is very important before they go further and activate their robot. Please, it is very, very, very important. And why you want to do so is this. You want to confirm if you are their counselor, okay? So once they send you the screenshot and you can confirm your name, that's why I said it's good to identify yourself. Because I believe that those of us that are still using the default nickname, I believe you don't know the name. You don't know it because it's just numbers. So here is very easy. Once they send you the screenshots, from here you can see here is Ocean. Okay, very easy. So you confirm that. Once you confirm that, then they can go ahead and activate their robot. Simple as that. Also over here, you can put in your avatar, okay, which is your DP. It's optional, but if you want to, it's fine. All right. Also here, you have your location. All right. So let us go. Let us go here. Okay. Here you can see all the exchange that RoyalQ supports. RoyalQ supports 9 different exchange. I remember back in 2021, it was just 2, just Binance and HTX. Those 2 only. But over time, like I said, RoyalQ keeps making their app better, improving it, adding things to it. So yeah, we have 9 currently. We had Coinbase before, but due to the fact that Coinbase stopped Coinbase Pro, they stopped trading, so it was removed. But currently, these are the 9 exchange that RoyalQ supports. So you can use any of these different 9 exchange to actually trade simultaneously. Yeah, you can even use them all to trade with one robot simultaneously. What's wrong, minute? All right, so that's that. My bad. I have to indicate. So the next one here is this logo. Okay, that looks like an Arsenal logo, if I'm not mistaken. So you tap on it, it just shows, login details. So if you come on here and you cannot identify the device, you have to, that there's a security breach and you have to change your password. Okay. But yeah, this is basically security logs for your login details. So we have the next one is the notification sign. Okay. Next one is the notification. So this is news. It's basically just tells you what is going on with your robot. There's buy, there's sell. And when you get this kind of message, I know a lot of us get this kind of message and they are wondering, oh, what's going on? What is the meaning of this message? It just means that your robot is not able to buy your margins. Okay, your robot cannot see USDT in your balance to buy the margin. So it is saying that Binance USDT, Binance USDT spot has stopped margin due to insufficient balance in the exchange. Okay, please deposit in your exchange and tap open margin. So if this happens, and you decide that you would add USDT, okay? Because a lot of us, once this happens and then you add USDT, you just don't do anything and expect the robot to resume buying your margins. You have to automatically switch on your margin. Don't forget that part, okay? Because the robot already put it off since he tried to buy your margin, whatever margin that is, and you didn't see USDT funds to buy that margin, it's just going to close the margin call switch. It's just going to put it off, because you're wasting my time. So once you do that, you have to switch it on automatically. Okay. So also here, it has buy and sell. When you go to other message, you could see buy and sell others, and also the coin that's bought or the coin that's sold. Okay. All right. So this particular last call that says that Tro/USDT of Binance is closed because the coin was delisted. Okay. So I had already moved the funds already. I already swapped it to another pair, and I just let it be in my RoyalQ. And yeah, it was closed and taken away from the RoyalQ app. So that's why it says closed there. It's not like I closed it myself. All right. So the next one here is news, which is very important. A lot of us neglect this part of our RoyalQ. RoyalQ communicates with us, but a lot of us do not care to read it. So just tap on it, and it's going to show you coins that are going to be delisted, coins that are just added to the RoyalQ app. Basically, a lot of things are here, you know. A lot of information are here. That's what it's called. It's called news. You notice the first one here is saying that Kraken is going to remove EURT. Okay. And also here, new spot trading pair, which you can automatically not manually go and add to your trading pair. You have to, anytime RoyalQ um add new trading pair, you have to manually add them. Okay. So the next close to it is new listing. If you just want to focus on coins that RoyalQ just introduced to their app, you can tap on new listing. If you want to focus on coins that will be getting delisted, you can tap on removal notice. So this particular page is RoyalQ communicating with you. Okay, so you have to actually read these things. It has a lot of information on there. So the next one is API binding. I believe that all of us knows this part. Okay, so you can see that the Binance is the only one that doesn't have a padlock. Why is that? Is because it is only Binance that is binded to this robot currently. Like I said initially, you can actually bind and trade simultaneously with other exchange. So if, for example, if I have capital in my HTX, I have USDT in my HTX and I want to use it to trade, just get on here and bind my HTX to this my robot, and I can also start using it to trade. So yeah, you can trade simultaneously with all the exchange. Next one is profit details. This is where you see records. So please, this is very important. A lot of you keep asking, how do I withdraw this money in my RoyalQ? You can't withdraw profit details because profit details is just records, okay? And remember I said RoyalQ is a power-packed app. It has a lot of things. It needs to be accountable. How much did you make for me? You know, you need to know how much the robot made for you, and that's what they are doing. But your money is inside your Binance account, okay? It makes profit for you inside your Binance account. And you have to remember that you didn't send your trading capital from the get-go. So how come you want to remove something from your RoyalQ account if you didn't deposit your trading capital to RoyalQ account? So RoyalQ is just telling you know what? I made you money today. And if, you didn't make any profit, there will be no records to show. As you can see from this screenshot, last time this account made profit before it started making profit now was on the 16th, okay? So if you see that, if you notice, it jumped from 16 because there was nothing that was made, okay? 17, there was no profit. 18, no profit. 19, no profit. 20, no profit. 21, no profit. But because there's profit 22, you recorded that. So please, you cannot withdraw these funds. It's inside your Binance. Your capital and your trading profit is inside your Binance, okay? So if you're using an Android, you can actually hide, okay? You can actually hide your total profit. I see a lot of people, they like to paint. I don't know, maybe they are artists. So you can just tap on the eye and it hides your total profit from whoever you think you're hiding it from. I don't know. But I believe for iPhone, it doesn't have that. iPhone, you have to be painters. So yeah, if you don't know how to paint, you learn how to paint. Because I believe the last time, I don't know about now, but the last time, if you use the eye on iPhone, every every um every figure is going to hide. If you use this eye on your iPhone, all these two, they're going to hide. They're not going to be open. Everything for Android is different. You use this eye, it's just going to affect this too. I believe iPhone people know what I'm talking about. Next is profits analysis. Okay, this shows you here um the top coin that has made you most money. Okay, top coin that has made you most profit and how many percent. You can see HBAR has made 13 over 13%. TRA made over 12%. So yeah, you can actually see your best performing coin over here. And when you go to currency profit, okay, you can then see the amount exactly, not just percentage. You can then see the amount that you actually have made trading the coin, not at a stretch, at like overall, So, a lot of times coin sell, you enter it again. So I'm talking about overall, not just one time sell. So you can see H bar has done over $300. PSG is next. PSG is the next performing coin that has made more money. Okay. We also have Nero. Nero is here. So yeah, basically, that's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. The next one is assets. Okay. This here is where you have and you deposit your fuel fee. And also, if you're a team builder, this is also where you can withdraw. Keyword, I said team builder. As if you are just a trader, you cannot remove any money from your RoyalQ. Okay, so you have to focus on your Binance. It's you and your Binance against the world. If you are just a trader, but if you are a networker, you and your Binance against the world, plus you and your RoyalQ account. So yeah. So a lot of things also have changed here. Since the issue of money laundering, certain people will not let RoyalQ rest. So they had to put things into consideration. So once you deposit to your RoyalQ app now, you cannot take that money out again. Before, you could withdraw your fuel fee, okay? But now, it is now called the SF, which is strategy fuel. That's what it's called now, strategy fuel. You can't withdraw anything you deposit from an external wallet. Let me make it very clear. Anything that is coming out, okay, into your RoyalQ account, you cannot take it out. Or anything that's coming in, rather, into your RoyalQ, you can't take it out. But if it's RoyalQ to RoyalQ, of course. So for example, if I gift you from my RoyalQ account to your own RoyalQ account, yes, it is withdrawable. That is not that's not under SF. That is under RB, reward bonus. Okay. So we need to understand this because you need to for team builders too, that you want to activate somebody, you need to tell them specifically that they should deposit this amount. If it's 140 or 130 they are depositing, tell them deposit, because a lot of times before this whole thing has been put in place, I think a lot of people still do not understand the part where you say you are not giving your money to anybody. Because a couple of my prospects that I activated, few of them, I noticed that they deposited both their activation fee, fuel fee, and their trading capital, because I believe that they've just been used to a system that collects their trading capital. So please, I know most of us too have seen downlines do that in the past. So please, you need to reiterate, you need to stress it and say, your trading capital, don't send it to. Why? Because now you can't withdraw it. You have to either use it for activation or you have to use it to offset your fuel fee. So please, don't let them deposit their trading capital because they can't get it back. Okay, so like I said, deposit SF. Before you see that, it says deposit. Now it's SF, which is previously called strategy fee. If you click on it, now it's a whole different thing. Okay, so you have to be up to date when you want to activate. Don't use the old method. Teaching your prospect how to activate. The platform now is different. Okay, so you have to be up to date. Now, when you get here, you see 10 SF, 20, and so on. You can actually put a custom amount. So, for example, let's say you want to activate, you have a downline that wants to get activated. You instruct them to just put 140 here. If it's 130, if they are using 120 to activate plus $10 as gas fees is 130, they will deposit 130. If it's $20 gas fee, they will deposit 140. Okay. So they should just use the custom, okay, and then select deposit method. Now, this is very important. There are networks that have minimum here. Okay, so Polygon, $10 and above. Okay, so if you want to deposit, what's it called, $10, you cannot use BNB BIP20, please. You know you are going to you are depositing $10 SF. The only thing you can use is Polygon network, and these are the network, okay, not the actual coin. You are depositing USDT or just the network, okay. So please read. A lot of us don't read. Please read. BNB is $20. That's the minimum. Okay. $20 and above. So you can do 20, you can do 30, you can do 40 and above. Polygon, you can do 10, 20, 40 and above. Why TRC? Imagine you trying to deposit $20 SF and you are using TRC. The minimum for TRC is $50. So it won't work. So please, let us do things correctly so that we don't lose our fund. Okay, so the next one is transfer ROB. Also, we have withdraw here. So as a team builder, what RoyalQ gives you, you can withdraw. So those are your bonuses, activation gain, direct quantification, team quantification, pair reward, global dividend. You can withdraw it. It falls under reward bonus, which is now called ROB. You can withdraw it, okay? And sorry, this is where I mean you can withdraw it. So if you are withdrawing to maybe your Binance, you are withdrawing. If you want to get it to an external wallet like Binance, Bybit, you have to use withdraw, okay? And you'll be charged $2 for every time you want to withdraw. You get charged $2. Now, if you want to gift somebody, you are using RoyalQ and the person is also using RoyalQ. You want to gift somebody, whichever the case or whatever the case may be, you use transfer. Transfer is free. RoyalQ to RoyalQ transfer is free. Okay? So you can either use their UU ID, can give you their UU ID, or their email address. I prefer email address because UU ID is very long, lengthy. So it's best to just use email address. It's easy. So you come on here, paste. The minimum you can send is $1. Okay. So yeah, you can gift somebody $1 and above. So that's that for here. Like I said initially, this part is also where you get your rewards. Okay. And also here, This one that looks like envelope. Okay, this account is not a team building account. So you would see records. Like I said, RoyalQ have record of everything. There's deposit records, and there's also withdrawal. There's nothing to withdraw here because, like I said, it's not a team building account. So there's nothing to collect here. But you can see depositing of the activation and the fuel fee. So yeah. So it says no record here. Why? It's because if you're a team builder, this is where you get your rewards. You're going to be seeing it like cents or whatever it is. You're just going to be seeing a lot of things here because your team are actively trading. Yep. So that's that for assets. Next one is invite friend. This is where you get your referral link. Please make sure you copy your referral link. It is very important. Don't copy referral code. Use the link. Link is better. And why is that? Is because they get access to the official RoyalQ app. Okay. And then they download after they register, they immediately download from that because there's fake RoyalQ app on App Store and Play Store. You don't want them to download the fake and their money is gone. So please always use referral link. Don't use code. You can even make mistake while inputting code. So it's better to use your referral link and just paste it to them. Next one is called user guide. This here you can read and you can learn, but here is just reading and also it has screenshots. You can also check here how to do your API binding. Okay, a lot of things to learn from here on user guide. Next one is mentor. If you don't have an active team and you don't have an active upline, you can opt in to get a mentor. Okay. Next one is price alerts. This enables you to actually monitor a particular trading coin or any of the trading coin you like. So at the top right, you see plus, tap on the plus sign, and then any of this coin, you can just click on them and turn it on. It gives you price alerts, okay? How the coin is moving, if the coin is dropping, and if the coin is increasing. That can help you make a better entry decision. Next one, we tap on more. And then we have user benefits, okay? This helps you give you details of what you need to get to the next rank. Okay, so this account is a V1 account. You need to either directly invite 20 users or directly invite 3 users. Yeah, to get to V2, you need 20 activated members. So yes, you slide, you can, it tells you what you need to get to the next rank. Next one is circle owner income. So we have people on here that put up their strategy for sale. Well, not really sell. They put up their strategy, and if you copy their strategy, they do get incentive, they get paid. So if you make profits, they get, some of them, they charge 1% of the profits you make. Some of them, they charge 1.5%, some 2%. So this is where they get the records, like the amounts they have made from actually putting out their strategy for others to copy. We also have synchronized strategy. This is where you see the particular person you are synchronized to, the person you are copying their trade. All right. We also have my counselor. We've talked about that. So here you can check who your counselor is. And you can also message your counselor, of course. Okay. Remember, I said that RoyalQ is, you can use RoyalQ to communicate also. Once you tap on that note, okay, you're going to open up a chat that you can use to chat your counselor. All right. So yeah, you can talk to them. Should in case, sometimes WhatsApp be acting funny. Should in case WhatsApp is acting funny, you need to urgently speak with your upline. Or I don't know, you are in the app and you want to talk to them, you can use that. We also have quantification guard. It's almost the same thing also as user guard, but this one is video. You can watch this one. That other one you can read, okay? And this one is video. You can see Bybit API binding tutorial. So these are tutorials, learning videos for you. Okay, so over here at the bottom, okay, so before I get to the bottom, manage. This is where you update your coin list. Okay, so if RoyalQ adds new trading pair, this is where you update it. Just tap on the plus sign. Okay, tap on spots because you are trading spots or whatever you are trading, and then tap on all, and then tap on add. Once you tap on all, now it's saying remove, but once you tap on all, it's going to change to add. Okay, so just click on add, and you see it has loaded. It has added the new coin list on your home page. Now let's go to the bottom strategy. I'm almost done. Okay, this is where you see your running trade. Okay, if you have trade that is running, you see that. If you don't have trade, of course it will be empty. So this is where you see all your running trades. All right, it's here. Click on circle, which is the next one. Remember, I said people put up their strategy for users to copy. This is where you see them. Okay, this is where you see them. You tap on news. I believe I've talked about news also. And news is exactly what it is. What is going on in your robot? Now let's go to mine. Okay, so we've talked about most of the things here. And then the next one is my strategy settings. Very important. Here, my strategy settings. Okay, this is where you can save all your trade settings. Okay, so that it will be very easy when you want to trade. All you need to do is just bam, 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 load the settings, and then input few things and start. You don't have to start setting your margin configuration, because if the bull run starts, you won't even have time for that, to be honest, because by the time you do that, the coin has delivered. People have taken profit and you are still setting. So this is an amazing feature. Okay, all you just need to do is, and you can have different type. You can see different type of trading capital, different drop on here. Okay, different trading capital for different drop. So you can save as many trade settings as you want or as you please. Next one is conversion record. This is for my Europe people. I believe that it has been, they have been sorted out. So if you were trading, for example, BTC/USDT, you can use this conversion, okay, to move your pair. So you can now convert to BTC/USDC. So Binance delisted USDT for our Europe people. So they needed to start trading USDT with other trading pair. So that is why this came about. RoyalQ imputed this. So you can say, I don't have any conversion because I don't need it. USDT is still live in my Binance. Share is the same thing as copying your referral link. RoyalQ feedback. This is where you can talk to the RoyalQ team and tell them your concerns, report a problem. So you just click on feedback at the bottom. Okay. Here you can see trading problem, any type of whatever your issue is, come on here. Okay. If you want to talk to customer service,
It seems our network is disturbing. Let's wait a bit.
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Continue, please.
Okay, thank you.
We are not hearing you again.
Thank you so much, Dr. Okay, so I'm almost sure if you have a question, you can use it. Just drop your question and I'll take it once I'm done. Can you hear me now?
We are now hearing you, yes.
Okay, I believe you can hear me now.
Yes, we are hearing you now.
Okay. MTN. Okay, like I said, please drop your question. I'm almost done, so I'll get at it. Apparently, because of my network, okay, so my robot is out. There's a robot just by the corner of the right side. Okay. So just tap on it there and you can speak to customer service. Okay. Have a problem, you come on here and you message them. Don't go and be messaging them that your coin is in floating loss. It doesn't control the cryptocurrency markets. Go with technical questions or suggestion. Say I'm a deep for 2 weeks now. My coin has not sold. Okay, so the next one is security center. Okay, here you can change your RoyalQ password. All right. You can also change your email. That says modify email. You can also change your email. Transaction password for team builders. Okay, so if you have anything inside your RoyalQ account you want to take out because you are building a team You have to set your withdrawal password. All right. We also have withdrawal address management, or also people that are team builders. Telegram can add.
We are not hearing you again.
So any of these devices, then there's a problem. You have to fix that by changing your password. Delete accounts. The only time you should use this feature is when your prospect did not use your link correctly to register. Okay. So before they activate and you notice that you are not there under my counselor, you have to tell them to delete that account. Now, remember, it is just a registered account, not an activated account, please. That's why you have to do your own due diligence to check if you are under my counselor. All right. So that's all. That's all. I think that's all. Yeah. Okay, so we also have system settings here. You can change your currency. Okay, if you don't want to see, if you want to be seeing your money in dollars and another currency, you come on here and change the currency. Because once you activate your robot, what you can see here is automatically going to be USD. Okay, here is automatically going to be USD. So you can see I changed my own to Naira. So whichever one you would like to change yours to. Also here, you can change from day mode to night mode. Okay. So you notice that some people have a darker background and some people have a white background. This is where you do that. So let me show you how that currency works. I click on profit details. And if you check on here at the top, this one is standard. It must be in USD, okay? This one cannot be changed. It must be in USD, the top one, all right? So because mine is in Naira, the bottom one is in Naira. So if you change it to pounds, you will see your money here at the bottom in pounds. So yeah, that's all. Please let us take questions so that we can round up. Please, if you have questions, you can use the chat and also unmute yourself and ask your question. I have a few questions on the chat. I'll say, show us how to bind it. We will sleep here now. How will I be? How will I show you how to bind? We have videos, several videos for that. Okay. Step-by-step videos. I can't show you everything because we will just sleep here. We will not live here today. Assuming someone stumbled into the RoyalQ web, is it possible for them to download and activate without someone referring them? Well, as at the last time I know, which is very recent, you need somebody to invite you. You need an inviter. Now, why is that? Is you notice that other platforms, referral is optional, okay? It is optional. But in RoyalQ, it is not. Because just like children, you need a mother. Children don't just fall from sky. A mother is very important in the life of their kids because they have to be nurtured. Okay. You don't want to just fall from sky and start feeding themselves and eating and doing their life. They need someone to actually take care of them first. So that's why it's compulsory. Okay, unless the person goes online a lot of people put their referral code online. Go to Google, you see several referral codes there. YouTube, you see it there. But you have to input a referral. It is very important. And you know why it's important. Because RoyalQ, you need somebody to guide you and teach you. Okay? So that's why it's very important. How do we deposit USDT just in case the gas fee is exhausted? Can you just input trade settings and save prior to when you want to use it? Yes. You can just go to my strategy settings and save. For some people that have, maybe a reasonable capital, they have several and different trade settings with different capital. Like maybe you want to dedicate $300 to one coin, and you want to dedicate $1,000 to one coin, So yeah, you can go there, save it. You can save as many as you want. You should go there and save, and when you want to trade, you use it. It's very easy. Just load your settings. Very easy to load. How do we deposit USDT? When you want to deposit, you first check the minimum. If you want to deposit $10, you know that you are using the Polygon network. You're depositing USDT, but the network, you have to use Polygon. You cannot use any other one because Polygon is the one that has 10. If you are depositing 20, you have to use BNB, BIP20 network. And if you are depositing 50 and above, you can use TRC20. So you go to your Binance. You go to your RoyalQ account. You click on deposit. And then, I didn't say this. This is very, 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 very important. I knew I was missing something at that time when I was explaining that part. This is very important. No one has a permanent address anymore, please. So don't even bother saving your RoyalQ address anymore. Okay? Before, everyone had a permanent address. It was permanent. It's yours. You can use it anytime. But now, because of the issue and case of money laundering, nobody has a permanent address. It's a temporary address. So when you tap on deposit, you have to use it. You have to go to your Binance and go and do that transaction. You have to go and deposit that fund. If you get carried away, you go attend to something else, please, because we don't want stories that touch. Start the process again. I repeat, nobody has a permanent address. Don't save it. So the one you use to deposit today and tomorrow or next tomorrow, you want to deposit your strategy fuel, and then you go and use it. You will lose your money. So please, that is very important to note. Do we have any other question? So that we can round up. You can unmute and ask your question. We are run out of time. Think about this new user orientation. If you give like 5 hours, you will not even talk about everything you want to talk about. Finish. 5 hours is not enough because imagine Mr. Christopher saying I showed how to. Does V2, V3 get reward from their downline trade into their LB account? What's LB? What did Gen Z people? Me, I don't know. What is the acrimony of LB? Mr. Christopher. Who knows what LB? Mr. Christopher, what's LB, please? I don't know what LB is. Do you mean Binance account? If you're asking whether they get it, no. They get the money in their RoyalQ app. Now remember, RoyalQ doesn't have any access whatsoever to your Binance. It can't withdraw, it cannot deposit. The only thing it does is two things. Ability to read the market. Read the market, meaning it has to be able to read it real time, meaning if BTC is doing $120,000, in the RoyalQ app, it has to be $120,000. It cannot do otherwise. In your Binance, you see a coin is $2, and then you go to your RoyalQ, you see that coin is $1. No, it doesn't work that way. So ability to read the market in real time, no lagging, and then the ability to trade. That's what your RoyalQ account can do for you. Highest thing they also added is for you to view your USDT balance. Because imagine that you cannot view your USDT balance in your RoyalQ. Like RoyalQ cannot mirror your USDT balance. So you have to be going to your Binance account to check, oh, how much do I have remaining so that I'll use to trade. It's very stressful. So that's why that also was added for you to see the USDT balance. And a lot of people think, oh, because you can see the USDT balance is inside your RoyalQ account. No, it's just a mirror showing you the balance you have. That's your trading capital. It saves you a lot of stress. You can refresh, see it real time. So RoyalQ have control over their app alone. So that's where they put for team builders. If you are rank V2, even rank V1, rank V1 too have rewards now. Rank V1 have direct rewards, direct quantification. They also have activation gain. So don't remove V1. V1 too they are powerful people. So you have to go into your assets. If you are a team builder and your team are actively trading, you go into your assets. You have to actually place the withdrawal. If you want to remove money, you place your withdrawal. You put your Binance. If it's Binance you are using, you put your Binance wallet, you withdraw. It's a $2 fee. I believe I'll be able to answer your question. So I believe we would not have any other question. Okay. I know a lot of us actually want to do team building, but we don't have this. We don't know how team building really works. The profit sharing. Probably next week, I'm going to actually get into that myself and explain how the profit is being shared. That 120, how it is being shared, or how the money is being generated. It's not for it not fall from the sky. Any money that RoyalQ makes comes from somewhere. It's not a Ponzi scheme. So the profits you are making through trading, of course, is as the result of the international market, the global international market, and then your activation gain is from the 120. The team quantification or direct quantification is from fuel fee. So I believe that I've been able to explain that to you, Mr. Christopher. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out today. Tomorrow we have our guest and prospect meeting, same time, 8:30 p.m. So please, let us try and invite our prospect. We have a gift, but it's like if people don't want to win this, our gift though. So if we have a good amount of people tomorrow, if everyone can come with one person, that will mean a lot. Okay, so don't come alone tomorrow, 8:30. It's the same link. Don't come alone tomorrow. Make sure you bring somebody. Everyone needs to know about RoyalQ. If they decide that, okay, I know it, but I don't want to do it, it's fine. But everyone have a right to know about this business, please don't hold it. If they say, oh, I'm not interested, fine. But they have a right to know that this amazing business exists. So please do your due diligence to spread the word and the gospel of this amazing business that we've been doing since 2021 till date. Thank you so much, everyone. To my amazing co-host, thank you for coming out. And to our beautiful and our amazing members, especially the ones that doesn't take Zoom. They don't play with these Zoom classes, or they don't play with the meetings. You are very, very, very amazing. So we'll see you tomorrow. I know it's hard to drag people to Zoom, but start telling them now, okay? Start telling them now so that they can come tomorrow and learn about crypto. Bye, everyone. Good night. Have an amazing night. God bless.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.